Hello everyone. Okay, this is to discuss our linear law paper 1 questions. So the one I give you in JUS module number 1. Okay, so I'm gonna discuss all the 10 questions for linear law here. Yeah, so let's move on. Okay, question 1. Diagram 2 show a straight line graph ln y against ln x. Okay, you are given a linear graph and you need to express y in terms of x. That means when you convert to ln y, it become a linear graph. So if they asking y, that means you need to convert to non-linear form. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start by calculating the gradient and y-intercept. Okay, so every time I tell you to find the y-intercept, we use the concept of gradient also. So y-intercept is actually x coordinate 0. The y-intercept, we make it c. Okay, now calculate the normal gradient first. So 7 minus 1 over 5 minus 2. You get 6 over 3, which is equals to 2. So since 0c is also on the same straight line, should have the same gradient, correct or not? So C, I take this point and this point. The gradient also must be 2. So C minus 1 over 2 minus 0 should be 2. So C minus 1 is equals to 4. So C should be, hold on. Oh, it should be 0 minus 2. My bad. This part wrong. Because your C should be negative. Okay, right. Come again. So since C minus 1, 0 minus 2. So C minus 1 is equals to negative 4. C is equals to negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. Okay, we got our gradient and our y-intercept. So our gradient is 2. Our y-intercept is negative 3. Alright. So let's move on. So let's build the linear form first. Linear form is y equals to mx plus c, correct not? So the y is in capital letter because we can represent anything related to the y, not exactly the algebraic y, just like that. So here the y represent the ln y, gradient is 2, x is ln x, c is negative 3. So let's use the properties of log. The 2 you can bring up here, so it become like x square, correct? So minus 3, and then when you have a ln and a whole number, we separate them. Okay, ln all put one side, whole number at one side. So factorize your ln, it become like this, correct? Okay, so now what is ln actually? Ln is log e, correct or not? Okay, and then uh, we have log something equal to a number, then convert this into indices form. How is it so? So this e, the base e, become the base of the indices, and the negative 3 become the power, and y over x square remain here. Okay, so what should be the next step? The next step, make the y as a subject, so x square, go and multiply by e negative 3, and we all know e negative 3, you can put it down there. Use the properties of indices, and thus this is this answer. Okay, that is for question 1. Alright, hope you understand. Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2, this question, if you see, This is also a past year question. Um, if I am mistaken, it is 2022 question. What is very weird about this question? I mean, not very weird, but unusual things about this question is they never draw a graph for you. They give everything in a statement. So let's read the statement and try to understand the question first. The variable x and y are related by this equation such that p and q are constants. If a graph of y against x is drawn, its curve, maksudnya kalau saya lukis y against x, it is not a linear graph because you get a curve. Okay? And it passed through these points. Okay? Whereas a straight line with a gradient 1 over 8 is obtained when you draw to this form. Okay? So they give you a linear graph and non-linear graph and find the value of P and Q. Okay, right. So let's illustrate what they tell us now. Okay, if I draw y against x, you will get a curve, and this curve is passed through the point half and -6. If I draw 1 over y versus 1 over x, I get a straight line with gradient 1 over 8. That's the only information they gave us. So from graph number 1, what we can obtain here? Since the graph passed through 1 over 2 and -6, that means you can replace the x and y and create an equation from there. That's the idea. So y is equals to px over qx minus 1. Okay. Now replace the y with -6 and x with half, since the curve passed through this point. So it satisfies that point. Let me put 0.5 for the x lah, for simplicity. Alright, so let's simplify this equation. -6 multiply 0.5q minus 1 is equals to 0.5p. So 0.5p is equals to -6 times 0.5 is -3q, negative positive 6. And what I'm getting here is 0.5p plus 3q is equals to 6. I hope I get the correct equation. Let me check. Yeah, I think no problem with here. Alright, so that's the only information we can get from our linear graph, and sorry, non-linear graph. Now for what non-linear, they already give you 1 over y, 1 over x, and gradient also 1 over 8. We already have the y equation, correct not? So convert the not linear to non-linear and see. Maybe we can create another equation, then solve it simultaneously. Okay, so now, but then the problem is the second graph, the linear graph, we don't know what is the y-intercept. We don't know what is the y-intercept. So that's the problem now. So maybe we think reverse can or not. Like we convert the non-linear to linear first and see how things go. Okay, right. For example, since they didn't give y-intercept, we cannot do that. Okay, so I convert the linear into non-linear form. You are given y is equals to px over qx minus 1. And you see the linear form, the y is 1 over y and x is 1 over x. So kita terbalik je lah. When we terbalikkan dia, dia akan jadi qx minus 1 over px. Saya put it separately. So 1 over y equals to x and x can cut, q over p minus 1 over p and then the x I can write as 1 over x. So if I rewrite this, I'll get 1 over x, negative 1 over p, 1 over x plus q over p. Okay, so this is your y, this is your m, this is your x, this is your c. Now we can get the c. Okay, now gradient simple saja. Okay, you have the gradient negative 1 over p, and remember the gradient is 1 over 8, right? The question gave us. Okay, gradient of 1 over 8. So we simply equate them. Okay, and then you solve for this. So p is equals to negative 8. Okay, now how to find the q? You can substitute in the equation. Remember we have an equation, right? Equation 1. Okay, substitute p equals to negative 8 into number 1. So 0.5p plus 3q equals to 6. So this should be negative 4 plus 3q equal to 6. 3q is equals to 10. Q should be equal to 10 over 3. Okay, both answer tally, eh? Alright, so that's how you do this question. In my personal opinion, this question is quite tough, I will tell. For the linear law, this question is quite tough. Okay, however, it's not like impossible to solve. You can solve it. Alright, question number 3. Question number 3, diagram 2 show two straight line L1 and L2 drawn based on the 5 plotted point on plane 1 over y against x square. Which straight line is a best fit? Give reason for your answer. Okay, so if I take L2, it only passes through 2 points only. Okay, and the if I focus L2 only, the gap between the points are very far, so it's not a best fit. You need to make sure you tell that one also. Okay, if a best fit, it must pass through as many points as can, and the point that left out must not be very far. Okay, you see, got so many points are left very far, so L2 is not a good choice, definitely. So you need to answer line number 1 is suitable best fit line. It passes through reason, it passes through many points, and the distance between the point not passing through the line and the best fit is very small. That means, for example, if you see the L1, it passes through like this, right? The point that is not touching the best fit is this one, right? And you see the gap between this point and the best fit is very small, right? That one also one of the important characteristic of best fit. Must mention both of the point. Okay, next one. Diagram, given that 10, 9 lies on the best fit, 10 and 9, okay, lies on the best fit. Express y in terms of x. Just now one, they give you L1, L2. Okay, let me see the point first. Okay, yeah, both crossing 6, 7. 2, 4 is not touching. Correct not? 2, 4 is not touching. So therefore, 2, 4 is not touching. Oh, that means this one also passing through 2 points. Just now also passing through 2 points. So you need to tell about the distance only lah. Okay, the distance is very large here. For L1 is very small. So it passed through many points, tak payah lah. Because they are passing through same point. Just now I counting, I cannot see. The distance between the point not passing through the line and the best fit is very small. You need to talk about the distance. Because same number of points only it passed through. So for L1, we have 671 point. And another point is, let's say, 109 lah. From there, we try to, your y-intercept, don't forget, your y-intercept is here. Your y-intercept is 0C. Okay, now first calculate you punya gradient dulu. Gradient dia apa? Gradient dia adalah 7 minus 9 over 6 minus 10. So you get negative 2 over negative 4, which is equals to 1 over 2. And for C, also same. The gradient is 1 over 2. Okay. Don't take the 2, 4. 2, 4 is not passing through, so cannot take. Okay, 7 minus 9, negative 2, 6 minus 10. Okay, correct lah. So, C minus 7, I take 0C and 6, 7. Okay, C minus 7, 0 minus 6 equals to 1 over 2. So, C minus 7 is equals to negative 3 lah. Negative, that means half multiply negative 6, negative 3. So, C is equals to 7 minus 3, which is 4. Okay, now let us arrange them in y equal to mx plus c. Okay, y equals to mx plus c. Your y is, look at your y-axis, 1 over y. Your gradient is 1 over 2, and your x-axis is x squared, and your y-intercept is 4. Okay, now you need to express y in terms of x. That means change this linear to non-linear. That's it. So make this whole thing as a single fraction, easier for us. So this is actually x squared over 2 plus 4 is 8 over 2. Correct not? So x squared plus 8 over 2. Okay, now you want to get y, right? Just flip it. Flip the friction. Friction, fraction. Sorry. 1 over 2 over x squared plus 8. So this is your answer. Okay, right. So, okay, let's move on. Question number 4. Okay, diagram 1 show a straight line plotting xy against x square. Okay, xy against x square. Express y in terms of x. Okay, so this type of question very common already. Okay, so first of all, you extend the point. Make sure you get your y-intercept coordinate always 0C. Okay, now cuba dapatkan you punya ni gradient dulu. Always gradient first. 4 minus negative 2 over 2 minus 6. So 6 over negative 4. So you get negative 3 over 2. Right? So now you use the same gradient to calculate your C. Okay, C minus 4 over 0 minus 2. You should be getting the same negative 3 over 2. So C minus 4 is equals to negative, direct negative, positive. 1 over 5 times 2 is 3. 1.5, sorry. 1.5 times 2 is 3. So C should be 3 plus 4. C is equals to 7. Okay, right. So we already get our gradient. and our y-intercept. Okay, now arrange them in linear form first. So what is your x-axis? xy. Okay, before that I always have a practice to write this one first. So xy equals to gradient negative 3 over 2, and your x-axis is x square plus your c 7. Okay, now you need to express this into y. Just divide by x lah, the whole thing divide by x. So you punya xy tu dia akan hilang lah. Xy divided by x, you left with y. Negative 3 over 2, x square divided by x, you left with x plus 7 over x. So in short, negative 3 x over 2 plus 7 over x. So this should be your equation. Alright, yeah, it's tally. Okay, now question B. Diagram 2 show negative h x square plus k, and diagram 3 show the best fit. Okay, when you reduce to linear form. So from here to here lah. Okay, so state the y-axis and x-axis. Okay. So, but normally the question will let us know, right? What is your what is your y-axis, x-axis? This question very unique. They never tell us. Okay, but okay, never mind. But we know this is y-intercept or not. It is not. It is negative h. That's all they gave us. I think. Okay, let us do first. Y is equals to negative h x square. If it is a y-intercept, then the question should be logic, but it's okay. Let us see first. Negative hx square plus kx. So you either divide by x square or just x. Okay, so how to know? I think the question got problem. You know what? This negative h is supposed to be labeled here as a y-intercept. Kalau negative h dia jadi y-intercept, maksudnya x square ini kena pergilah. Betul tak? Because when you don't have any x, it become y-intercept lah. Dia soalan terlajak sikit lah dia punya line. Jadi kita bahagi dengan x square and c. Okay, so dia akan jadi y over x square equals to negative h saja plus k over x. So when you susun this, k, x tu tukar jadi 1 over x minus h. Dia kena bagi clue, kalau tak kita tak boleh buat. Nampak tak? Negative h itu y-intercept. Maksudnya you punya y adalah y over x square. You punya x adalah 1 over x. Same as this. So that means what I tell is correct lah. Your y-intercept should be negative h. Not when you put here, it is not signifies anything. It must put at y-intercept. Okay, so dia silap sikit lah soalan dia. Okay, alright. So next question, question number 5. Okay, they are showing a curve here. When you draw y over x against x, based on the table, based on the graph, a table y over x is shown. Calculate the value kpx. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is a non-linear form. Dia tukar jadi y over x against x. Kita cuba tukar dulu. Y over x, y equal, kita tukar jadi dari non-linear kepada linear dulu. Sebab kita ada point nak ganti nanti. Alright. So, and we also have point to substitute here. Nampak tak? Dekat sini. We have negative 5, 0. Okay. From there, we can find the K, I think. Because you already set, you got X and you got Y. Tinggal K saja kan. Buat yang ni dulu. Ada setengah soalan dia ada bagi tahu linear dan non-linear. Dua-dua. Itu sakit kepala. Y equals to 2x square plus kx kan. Okay. Lepas tu, itu ganti 0 to negative 5 square plus k negative 5. So, negative 5 square is 25 times 2 is 50. 50 minus 5k equals to 0. 5k as your subject. K is equals to 10. Okay. Ya, betul lah. K equals to 10. K settle. Okay, sekarang tukar non-linear kepada linear pula. Okay. 2x square plus kx. Okay, dia nak lukis graf y over x kan? So, kita divide by x. So, y over x is equals to 2x square divided by x is 2x. Plus kx divided by x is k. Betul tak guys? So, y is equals to mx plus c. Okay. C tu kita dah tahulah 10 lah. C tu 10. Kita kena cari P dan Q. So, maksudnya you punya gradient is, from here we can get two information. Your gradient is 2. Your y-intercept is actually K, which is equals to 10. Okay. Now, you cari satu persatu lah sekarang. If let's say your y, don't worry, you got P and Q. Macam mana nak cari gradient? Kalau kita nak cari gradient using these pairs, it won't be successful because you have two unknowns there. However, you have your y-intercept information, betul tak? Your y-intercept tu apa dia? This one, your y-intercept is 10, that means 0, 10 lah kan? That means your x is 0, your y is 10. Okay? Macam tu lah. Alright, so kita boleh ganti satu persatu dan tengoklah. Okay, so 10 minus 6 over 0 minus p. I take this pair first. And the gradient should be 2. So 16 is equals to negative 2p. So p should be equal to negative 8. Okay, settle. And then sekarang untuk q pula sama saja. 10 minus q over tak apa. I ambil q minus 10 lagi senang. Make your q always take unknown and minus the other side. Easier. Negative 2 minus 0 equals to 2. So q minus 10 is equals to negative 4. Q is equals to 6. Okay. Settle. Okay. It's quite easy, isn't it? You just need to know how to move. You need the detailed understanding how the gradient, y-intercept all works. Then you can be creative to solve this type of question. Okay, question 6. The variable x and y are related by the equation y equals to pq power x. Okay. Diagram 6 show the straight line obtained by plotting log 10y against x. Find the value of p and q. Where's the p and... Oh, okay. They give you the equation here. Alright. Dia nak cari apa? P dan q. Okay, tak apa. Okay. From here, we can see the the gradient is, they give you both intercepts, kan? So, there is a formula, right? Negative y-intercept over x-intercept also you can use to find gradient. So what is your y-intercept? 3. What's your x-intercept? 7. So your gradient is negative 3 over 7. And your c is already given. No need to ganti anything. 0, 3 pula. 3 lah. Okay, so now let us do this. The P and Q are here. So we need to reduce the linear into non-linear and then compare lah. So log 10y, y is equals to mx plus c. Gradient is negative 3 over 7. X is x. Okay, your x plus 3. Okay. This was what we obtained from our uh, graph there. Okay, we got log and without log. Okay, make this as a single fraction if possible. Log 10y is equals to okay, how to, okay, 3 negative 3x plus 3 is 21 over 7. Okay, can do like this. Alright, and then if you see, I can see I'm not doing the right thing, but it's okay, I show you first. Y is equals to 10 power negative 3x plus 3 over 7x plus 21 over 7, which is 3, is not a good point to compare with. So sometimes lah, I also I overlook lah. I thought I want to convert log 10y the linear form into non-linear. Okay, kalau benda tu tak jadi, you start tukarlah non-linear kepada linear. It's okay one. I overlooked just now. So how to know which method work? To answer this question, it does not have a definite answer. You try linear to non-linear. If doesn't work, then non-linear to linear lah. Okay, so that is better for this because it involving our log, right? Okay, you're given this. I add log 10. I cannot simply add one side only. If I want to add, I need to add both sides. So log 10 p plus x log 10 q. So dapatlah you punya x-axis tu. So log 10 y is equals to log 10 q darab x to get your mx plus log 10p. Now much more practical. Okay, now it's easier to solve already. Okay, so log 10q is equals to your gradient. Gradient is negative 3 over 7. So q is equals to 10 to the power of negative 3, 7. So when you calculate that, you'll get q equal to 0.3728, which is tally with this. And you want to find p. Log 10p is equal to c. So you want to find what? P. P is equals to the 10 come here become base, c becoming the power lah. So what is c? C is power 3, remember? Sorry, c is 3. So 10 power 3. So it become 1000. Okay, both answers tally. Okay, two variable x and y are related by this equation. Y equal to ax power b. A and b are unknown. Explain how a and b can be obtained. Okay, first of all, You want to find A and B. Okay, try. We got power, right? So I have to use add log both sides lah. Okay, you want to find the value of A and B, very easy. First of all, you what I tell? Uh, you got power, so I think we add both side log. And then arrange it in y equal to mx plus c form. Okay, you can see. So uh, so how you can explain, draw or plot log 10y against log 10x graph. The b represent gradient. Okay, b represent gradient. C macam mana kita nak cari? A macam mana kita nak cari? 10 power C, right? Okay. So the C equals to 10 power. The A is equals to 10 power C. That's how we find out the value of A and B lah. Okay. So we need to show this how you reduce, and then these are the steps. They give you tiny 1 mark, but we don't know which points are correct. So you just reduce the equation and tell what are the steps. Easy. So which they think is a step, they will give you mark. Okay. Right. Question 7. 3 more to go. Alright. Okay. Ni pelik sikit XY. For the first time, X gabung dengan Y Okay, tak apalah. But remember, always Y against the X Jangan confuse. Okay, so X press Y, same thing lah. Okay, tak apa. Ini kita sambung. Sambung. Dia akan jadi 0C. Don't forget that. Okay, so we find the gradient first. I find here. Gradient is equals to 8 minus 2 over 3 minus 6. So definitely negative gradient. 8 minus 2 is 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2. Correct? 6 divided by negative 3. Yeah. So you get negative 2 ready now. Use the C to get the same gradient. C minus 2 over 0 minus 6. I take this point and this point. C minus 2 over 0 minus 6 equal to negative 2. So C minus 2 is equals to 12. C is equals to 14. Okay, right. Sekarang we need to express y in terms of x. That means non-linear tu jadikan linear. So xy, we start from y equal to mx plus c. Xy equals to gradient negative 2. X is x plus y plus 14. Okay, now we need to make it as a y as a subject. So xy is equals to negative 2x minus 2y plus 14. Xy plus 2y equal to negative 2x plus 14. Subject, so factorize your y lah. 2 plus x or x plus 2 equals to, I put 14 minus 2x. Okay, just swap the position. So y is equals to 14 minus 2x over 2 plus x. Okay, same thing. Why I swap the position? Okay, like negative x plus 3. If I normally this is my style of writing lah. I will always put the positive minus the negative lah. It's the same thing. If you just put negative 2x plus 14 doesn't matter lah. Okay. Ini lagi nampak ceria sikit lah. Okay. So question 7 done. Question 8. 2 more to go. Okay. Question 8. Convert the non-linear equation into linear form like this, where P and Q are constants. State the y-axis and x-axis sahaja. Dia tak suruh cari P, Q tu semua. Okay. Maksudnya soalan ni senang lah. Okay. So, let's see y is equals to P square root x minus Q over x. Okay, dia bagi syarat apa tak? Dia tak bagi, oh no. Dia tak bagi apa-apa syarat kan? Jadi kita ada multiple way of doing this lah. Okay, let's say I want to cancel this square root x. So, I need to divide the whole thing with square root x. So, saya akan dapat y over square root x equals to P minus Q over x and then divided by square root x tu apa dia? X1 over 2. Dia jadi apa? Q over x darab 1 over x1 over 2. Lepas tu dia akan jadi dekat sini x3 over 2 lah. And then you can tell in this form lah. P minus Q over 3 over 2 maksudnya x power 3 and square root lah. Okay, this is one of the way lah. If you are using this, okay, wait, let me erase this part. If you are using this, your y is equals to y over square root x. Your x is equals to 1 over third of x cubed. Okay, another alternative to do, saya rasa method 1 jarang lah orang buat. Orang buat yang ni lagi senang kan. Kita darab dengan x. To get rid of this x, so dia akan jadi xy equals to p. Again, x is power 1, square root is power half. 1 plus half, dia akan jadi x3 over 2 minus q. And then, benda ni kita boleh tukar. Xy is equals to p, x3 over 2, x3, and then square root minus q. So, y equals to mx plus c, where your y is equals to xy, your x is equals to third of x cubed. Okay. Oh man. Right. I should have saved some space there. Never mind. We do the question B in a separate page. No problem. Okay, part B. The variable x and y are satisfy the equation like this. The graph ln y against ln x is drawn. Okay. Find the gradient. Okay. Dia cakap y power 4 equals to x e power a. Ayo. Betul lah. X e power a. Alright. Okay, sekarang kita kena jadikannya sebagai ln y against ln x. Tukarlah. Dia tanya gradient. mestilah kita tukar kepada linear baru boleh dapat gradient. Okey, tak apa. Kita tambah ln both side. Okey, sekarang kita pisahkan dia. Use the law of log. 4 ln y equals to ingat dekat power 4 ni untuk e saja. So ln x plus 4 times ln e. Okay. So ingat ln e kita akan cancel sebab ln tu apa dia? Log e. Cancel lah. Okay. Lepas tu ln y is equals to 4 ni kita bawa satu persatu bahagi, dia akan jadi 1 over 4 ln x plus 4 over 4 is 1. Okay. So ln y is equals to, okay, saya rasa dia dah dapat dalam linear form. Okay. So y is equals to mx plus c. So dia punya gradient ialah 1 over 4. Dia punya gradient kan? Ada bagi jawapan tak? Gradient 1 over 4. Okay, sekarang. Yang ni. Sorry. My A and 4 look alike. This one is A, right? So this, apa pasal ni? Okay, this supposed to be A over 4. Sorry. Given that the straight line ln y and ln y axis, sorry. Given that straight line intersect ln y axis at ln y equal to 0.5. Maksudnya dia bagi y intercept lah. Okay. Dia cakap C tu sebab dia intersect at y axis, maksudnya y intercept lah. Find the value of A. Okay, kita tahu A over 4 is actually equal to C. A over 4 is equals to C to 0.5. So A should be 0.5 multiplied by 4. A is equals to 2. Okay. So done the questions. A equals to 2. Right. Question 9. Okay, this question, diagram 8 show two straight line. Satu line dia bagi pun tanya berlambat, dia bagi dua line pula sekarang. Two straight line obtained when y equals to p over x square minus 2x is expressed in the linear form. Find the value of p and q. Okay. Maksudnya, kenapa dia lukis dua line? Ada fikir tak kenapa? Sebab y equals to p over x square minus 2x ni ada dua cara kita nak jadikan linear. Jadi dia lukislah dua garisan. Nampak faham Okay, the first one mungkin dia eliminate x square ni. Okay, so first method dia buat dia darab dengan x square lah. Okay, dia akan darab dengan x square. Dia akan jadi apa? X square y equals to p minus 2x cube. Jadi x square y is equals to minus 2x cube plus p. Tapi garisan mana? Kita tak tahulah. Okay, kita tak tahu. Tak apa. Kita express saja dulu. The second one, y is equals to p over x square minus 2x. Okay, sekarang tadi kita darab dengan x square untuk eliminate the x square. Okay, sekarang cuba kita eliminate this x. Kita kena bahagi dengan x. Betul tak? Jadi y over x equals to p, x square, dia bahagi, dia jadi x cube. Minus 2. Okay, kalau kita jadikan linear, kita akan buat macam ni lah. Y is equals to mx plus c. Okay. Okay. Jadi yang ni pun kita ada y equals to mx plus c. Okay, sekarang observe this one. Untuk line nombor 2 kan, dia ada y-intercept dia negatif 2. Okay, dan y-intercept untuk yang ni kita tak tahulah. Tapi dia adalah positif kan. Okay, kamu nampak tak? Dia y-intercept dia negatif 2, jadi line dia yang ni kan. Betul tak? Line dia yang ni. Nampak ah? Sebab apa? Dia tak boleh jadi positif 4. Ini positif 4. So, your 0. Jadi, ini adalah line y over x equals to p 1 over x cube minus 2. Jadi, q2 adalah negatif 2. Jadi, m tu gradient. Tapi line ni tak ada satu point lagi kan untuk ganti. Tak apalah. Kamu tengok P dari sinilah. Kita tukar warna. Okay. Jadi ini positif kan dia punya y-intercept. Jadi P ialah y-intercept which is equals to 4. Kita compare y-intercept dia je. Okay. Tally ya the answer. Soalan genius lah ni saya cakap. Okay. Right. Question 10. The question saya paling benci. Dia tak bagi graf. Okay, tak apalah. Kita boleh buat. Bukan tak boleh buat. Okay, given that the point 1, 0, 1 and 10, 0, 1 lie on a curve related by variable x and y. Maksudnya ini adalah non-linear lah. Sebab dia cakap curve. A straight line is obtained when you plot this against this. Gradient P and pass through point Q3. Find the value of P and Q. Okay. Okay. Equation dia dah bagi ke? Tak. Itu pun dia tak bagi. Okay, macam mana kita nak buat? The problem here is we don't know the original equation, the non-linear. They only give us 2 points to ganti, I don't know. Let us see lah what we can do. Okay, what are the enough information that we have? We have the log 10y, log 10x. Gradient tak tahu, y-intercept pun tak tahu. Okay. Tak apa, kita try. We try to build up from log 10y equals to gradient dia cakap P. Gradient dia cakap P. And then log 10 x plus C ni kita tak tahulah. C kita tak tahu pula. Macam mana ya? Passing through Q3. C tak tahu pula. Okay, tak apalah, saya letak C dulu. Y-intercept tu kita tahu, saya letak C dulu. So, dia akan jadi macam mana? Okay. Log 10y equals to log 10x power P plus C. Log kita bawa satu tempat. Dia akan jadi macam ni. Lepas tu y over x power P is equals to 10 tu datang dari sana menjadi base, C tu jadi index. Okay, this is the non-linear that I can express lah. Okay. Okay, dia bagi 2 point. Kalau saya ganti, saya akan dapat the value of P and the y-intercept. Q tu nanti kita kena carilah. Okay. So, first substitute. Okay, tak apa. Kita jadikannya equation macam ni dulu. X power P, 10 power C. Senang sikit. Sekarang, ganti X dengan Y. 1 and 0.1. Substitute 1 and 0.1. Kita akan dapat apa? 0.1 is equals to 1 power P, 10 power C. 1 power anything is 1. We know that. Okay. So 0.1 is equal to 10 power C. Kalau kita nak solve, actually boleh je guna index. Okay, 0.1 is what actually? 1 over 10 equal to 10 power C. 10 tu kalau kita naik atas, dia akan jadi 10 power negative 1 kan? 10 equal to C. So C itu adalah negative 1. Okay. Now, ganti lagi satu point dia apa dia? 10, 10. Okay, kita ganti. So, y to 10 equals to x 10 power p. P tu kita tak berjaya cari. Lepas tu, darab dengan 10 power c. So, 10 equals to 10 power p plus c lah. Betul dah guys? Okay. Right. So, 1 is equals to p plus c lah. Because power 1 kan. Tadi c kita dah ada negative 1. So, p should be 2. Okay. Betul lah. P2. P2. Betul. Okay. Lepas tu P2 ni ganti dalam equation yang ada Q lah. Q ni dekat sini kan. Okay. You need to replace at here lah. The straight line equation, not the non-linear, to find the Q. So, you punya equation dia, I know it's log 10 y equals to p log 10 x. Sekejap. Low battery pula. Where's my charger? Okay, right. Okay, so log 10y p log 10x plus c kan. Okay, tapi kita dah tahu p tu adalah, okay, remember this is your y Gradientnya adalah 2, log 10x is your x, c is minus 1. Okay, kalau kita nak ganti mana-mana point, you cannot use the original equation. Don't use. Okay, you just need to, because your q is actually represent your y. Your 3 is actually represent the x. Okay, then substitute je lah. Sorry, saya terbalik pula. Q is actually your x. 3 is actually your y. So 3 is equals to 2q minus 1. 3 plus 1 is equals to 2q. 4 is equal to 2q. Q is equals to 2. If you ganti the original equation, it's not the right thing to do, because like the Q3 you ganti here, you might not getting the result, because you need to see this as a big X and big Y. Okay, right. So that's how you get your Q equals to 2. Alright, I think that's all for this part, and I think I will continue with your paper 2 type, how you reduce the equation for the 7 questions that I gave you. Okay, maybe a few we already did. This one I don't want to show you the graph, how it look like all, just the reducing equation part only. Okay, let me write the equation. Y plus h sub x equal to k square over x. Right, and you need to plot xy against x. So make your y as a xy. So I think you bring, this one is a SPM past year question. Bring the hx, h sub x to here. Okay. And then try to, okay, y equals to h. Betul lah, pasal buat. Okay. Now try to multiply with x and c. Okay, I multiply the whole thing with x. So, kamu akan dapat xy equal to k square minus h. Macam mana kita buat? Ini x power half plus 1. 3 over 2 lah. Tapi dia kena dapat x saja kan? Where is the mistake? Saya rasa saya silap tulis soalan tu. Dia adalah cert h. Saya letak h cert x. Okay, right. So I think I made a mistake there. Okay. I always make this type of mistake lah when I do the maths. See things wrongly. So don't be like me, eh? Okay, now I rewrite the equation, eh? Okay. Y is equals to bring the h to there minus h lah. And then I multiply the whole thing with x so that I get xy, eh? Xy equal to x and multiply x, we got cut off, and then I get cert h x, not inside the cert, eh? So when we rewrite this, dia akan jadi macam ni. Okay, make sure you compare with your y equals to mx. Again, I wrongly write this. Hey, cert h x plus with c. Okay, so to find the value of h, very simple. You can see the gradient is actually equal to your negative cert h. Betul tak? So, you nak jadikannya h macam mana? Then, you bring the negative m dulu, dia akan jadi cert h. Dan h-nya adalah negative m. And then, you square it. Okay? And then, ganti you punya gradient. Substitute. Okay? Don't forget to substitute. I just show you how to find things. That's it. Okay. K square. Don't forget to bracket then square, because if you didn't bracket, then you will get a negative answer, which is wrong. Okay? Right. K square is equals to C. We want to find K only, then square root of your y-intercept. Ganti je lah. Substitute, don't forget to substitute. Okay, second question. You need to convert this into your linear form. Okay, AY equals to B cert x plus 1 over cert x. Okay, kita nak linearkan dia. Kamu tengok dia lawan apa? Y over cert x, sorry, y cert x multiply x. Maksudnya we need to multiply the whole thing with cert x lah. So dia akan jadi AY cert x equals to B cert x multiply cert x. Maksudnya cert x square lah. Betul tak? Dia multiply to itself means square it, right? So square and square root cut. So bx plus square root x and square root x will cancel off 1. Don't forget you have your a. So you go and divide individually. So this is your mx plus c. So definitely don't find your gradient first. You cannot find the gradient because so b over a is your gradient, right? It involves two unknowns. So find your c first. C is equals to 1 over A. So A is equals to 1 over C. You find this one first. And then you can ganti the one B over A is equals to M. B is equals to M multiply A. Substitute, substitute. If I put arrow, substitute. Okay. Question number 3. Write the linear form, find the A and B. Okay, they are log 10y, log 10x. Huh? So x power A is equals to by. I write by is equal to x power A first because I want the y at the left hand side. So then y is equals to x power A over b. Add log at both sides. Okay, I use all the properties of log, and then you can see y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so you need to know gradient is A. Simple as that. So negative log 10b is equal to C. Arrange the equation first. Okay, arrange the equation is much more better. So b is equals to sorry, log 10b. The negative I transfer to here lah. Negative C first. Now b is equals to 10 power negative C. So ganti you punya y-intercept here. Ganti you punya gradient here. Okay. Next, question number 4. Find the value of df. So whenever you want to find the value of constant, you always need to arrange your equation first. Y is equals to d over 2x minus f. Okay. Now at here, where is it? Dia nak graph 1 over y against x. So your y must be 1 over y. Kita kena terbalikkan lah. So this one y over 1. Terbalikkan dia akan jadi 1 over y equal to 2x minus f over d over d. I think you can see, right? 1 over y, 2 over d x minus f over d. Y is equals to mx plus c. Okay, so find your gradient. Gradient 2 over d, and we want to find the d. D is equal to 2 over gradient. So substitute your gradient here. And then negative f over d equal to c. F equal to negative d multiply c. Kan d you sudah cari ke atas. Ganti, ganti. You get your f. Simple kan? So this question I give you the range. What are the range? The point can be accepted. Okay. Next one, question number 5. Question number 5. Okay, I think I did with one of my class. I did the graph as well. Okay. I freeze here for a while, for 3 seconds. You can go from here lah. Okay. It was this equation. Then I changed the h power p and the square root, jadikannya p over 2. And then I add log, properties of log, and I get this. Okay. So this one I did with the another class lah. I mark the y-intercept. Always remember, when you do the graph, take y-intercept as one of your point for gradient. Another point, anything that pass through the line. No need to use calculator to find regression. It's waste of time. Just do whatever you get. Okay. End of the day, we only want to see whether your answer in the range or not. Okay. Don't worry if your answer is not the same or exactly the same with what I gave, with the answer I gave here. As far it is in the range, then it is acceptable. Okay. You tapak, you bukan computer, you nak buat macam regression for what? You will learn your regression on your separate event. No need to. Maybe you can use it, but in the exam, you know, you need to chase your time. So you just do the important thing. If it was important, of course I will teach you what. If I never teach you, uh, that means it is time consuming and we are not going to do that. Okay, for this question number 6 also, I didn't do with them, but I show them how to reduce equation. GB equals to K. I think some of the printing, the error, the question got enlarged or not complete. You all can see from here lah. Okay, you all can see from here. Alright. So GB equal to K. Tapi dia nak apa? 1 over V versus G. So dia nak 1 over V. Okay, never mind. We bring the G to there first. So dia jadi V equals to KG. K over G, sorry. And then this is actually over 1, right? So terbalikkan. Dia akan jadi 1 over V. And remember what is your x-axis is G. Okay, so saya asingkan G. Y-intercept tak ada, maksudnya kosong lah. Okay. Maksudnya kosong. So now you know the gradient is 1 over K. So K is equals to 1 over M. Ganti you punya M. And whatever y-intercept you get, you equate with 0 lah. That means your graph is passing through your origin. Okay, try this graph. And final one, y equal to ax plus 1 power b. Okay. Sorry. Ax plus 1 power b. Betul dah? Okay. Now, dia nak apa dia? Ni graph dia log 10x plus 1 log 10y. Okay. Log 10y against log 10x plus 1. Okay, that means kita tambah power je lah. Sorry, log je lah. Log 10y is equals to log 10a plus b, power turun ke depan, b log 10x plus 1. So, saya arrange back. Log 10y equals to b log 10x plus 1 plus log 10a. So, y is equals to mx plus c. So, to find the value of b is easy. Gradient is b. So, just ganti the gradient. You get your b. To find log 10a is actually c. So, how to find a? The 10 you bring here and the c become power. Substitute your c here with your y-intercept value. Okay, guys. I think that's all for linear law. Right. That's all. So, I really hope you take this exercise very seriously and do everything, because this chapter contribute a lot of mark and it will help you to pass your admits. Okay. Don't forget, please answer this question confidently in your SPM later. Alright, that's all guys. Take care. Bye.